I fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God, just tell me how many burdens left. I fight pain and hurricanes, today I wept. I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorsteps. Life and living hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government aid ain't relief. Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs and scarred face. Who need a hero? You need a hero, look in the mirror, there go your hero. Who on the front lines at ground zero? My heart don't skip a beat even when hard times bumps the needle. Mass destruction and mass corruption, the souls of suffering men, clutching on deaf ears again, rapture's coming. It's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it gotta be.
Pray for me, take my pain from me, save my soul for me, 'cause I'm alone to see if I won't die for you.
I think I was muted there. Sorry. Okay, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris Verma. We're back here on the CarolinaCast, and tonight we've got some Sunday night basketball with the Brooklyn Nets and the Charlotte Hornets. Let's go and get straight into it. Once again, I'm Chris Verma. Okay, so first things first, if you guys joined the stream Friday night, the Hornets lost by 15 points to the Orlando Magic in a home loss, and now on the road playing the Brooklyn Nets tonight. I honestly have nothing to take away from this game other than the Charlotte Hornets should lose, and hopefully they do lose because that'll give us better odds to go get Victor Wembanyama. So we kind of need to lose tonight's game. And also, let me know if you guys like the background music too. We're adding some new stuff. So that's going to be tough for us not having Victor if we do keep winning. So we need him. Alrighty? And let's go and check out some of the stats going into this game. First things first, the injury report. Obviously, LaMelo Ball out for the rest of the season for the Charlotte Hornets. He's going to be out once again. And Ben Simmons and Edmund Summer are also out for the Brooklyn Nets. I also heard that the Brooklyn Nets removed Ben Simmons from their entire rotation. So, kind of interesting news to hear out of the Brooklyn Nets. And, I mean, I'm just going into this game thinking the Brooklyn Nets are the 6th seed. We probably shouldn't win. According to ESPN, the matchup predictor has in favor for the Brooklyn Nets. They have an 82.3% chance to win tonight's game over your Charlotte Hornets. Line on the game is also Brooklyn by 8, and the over-under at 227.5. And once again, this game is on the road. It's at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. So Charlotte playing on the road for the first time in 5 games. And the last time they had a road game, they actually won. That was against the Minnesota Timberwolves last Friday. So we'll see if that favors your Charlotte Hornets or not. As tip-off is just around the corner, we're 5 minutes away from it. I'm going to check out some of the stats for both these guys. Terry Rozier averaging the most points for the Charlotte Hornets this season, averaging 21.4 points a game. And then Nick Claxton averaging 12.3 a game is the leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. He's also the leader in rebounds. He's averaging 9 rebounds a game. Nick Richards averaging 5.5 for your Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier, leader in assists, 4.8 again. And then Reeve O'Neal, okay. Oh, wow, Royce O'Neal is the assist leader for the Brooklyn Nets, average. So that's kind of interesting. I did not know that. But the Charlotte Hornets, 14th in the Eastern Conference. The Nets are still fighting for non-play-in contention once the playoff time comes around. So this would be a big win for them if they're able to get it done against your Charlotte Hornets. The Nets were on a 4-game losing streak until They beat the the Boston Celtics 2 nights ago, and that big upset. They lost by a bunch to the Knicks, lost to the Bucks, the Hawks, and got absolutely torched by the Bulls. So ever since trading away KD, Kyrie, like the Nets have looked like maybe a rebuild team. But I mean, some people don't realize that the Nets are still a playoff contending team. Like, they are the 6th seed in the playoffs right now, and they are just fighting to not be in play-in contention. But they've got a good shot of just staying at that 6th seed if they keep winning games, and then they'll get it done there in the East. As tip-off will be in 3 minutes here at the Barclays Center. And until we get there, I want to ask you all, if you're watching right now on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as the CarolinaCast is at 456 subscribers. We are trying to reach 500 before the end of March, and since the month just started, we want to go into the Final Four in the National Championship of college basketball with 500 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I also want to give a special shout out to Sophia and Cactus. They both go to my school. They really want a shout out, so I'm going to shout them out too. You know, I have to do it for my people, because I love you all my supporters, and all the people that hit the subscribe button. Because each subscriber means the world to me, especially all my friends, all you guys that have supported me. So our big question for tonight's game is, who do you guys think are going to win the game? Our predictions are down below. You can see right here on the ticker. As my predictions, I got the Nets winning by 9. Matthew's got a blowout, and Samuel's got a close game, but the Nets still winning. So we went 0 for 3, all of us last game, with all of us picking the Charlotte Hornets, and the Magic won. So we'll see if we go 3-0 this time, or we go 0-3 again. That'd just not be good. Way off on our predictions. And since we're gonna stay on here, since we only have 8 more minutes till tip off, so I'm gonna go away from the Charlotte Hornets for a little bit. Let's talk about the Carolina Panthers, okay? All right, first things first. The Panthers met with quarterback Derek Carr at the Combine this past week. And from what I heard, the Carolina Panthers are quote-unquote impressed by Derek Carr, the former Pro Bowl quarterback, former quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders before being released at the end of this season. I still think Derek Carr can put up respectful numbers. I know for some reason Devontae Adams was not enough to help him win games. I know he struggled this season, but the entire Raiders team struggled, and they lost all their games by very close amounts. So anything is possible for the Carolina Panthers at this point. Maybe you test free agency, you try and go get Derek Carr. Maybe Blue Moon, you re-sign Sam Darnold. Like, it could come down to that for the Carolina Panthers. I would not be surprised if we actually had to sign back Sam Darnold. And then you also look at the draft, 9th pick. Obviously, we'd want a guy like Will Levis who wants to unleash his cannon, he told ESPN at the Combine. And then Bryce Young's not throwing at the Combine, but it won't even matter because he's likely to be the 2nd pick to the Houston Texans. And then CJ Stroud projected to be 4th pick to Frank Reich's former team, the Indianapolis Colts. So Carolina's not in a situation to actually draft a quarterback from where they're sitting at the 9th spot. But anything's possible. Maybe the Carolina Panthers can shake the entire NFL world and go out and get Lamar Jackson. Even though it's probably not going to happen because the Panthers barely have any money to spend in free agency, and they have a lot of dead money from Christian McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson. So we can offer Lamar a contract. It's not like we can't. It's just we cannot offer him a contract that he wants. Even the Baltimore Ravens can't give him a max contract. How are the Carolina Panthers going to do that when we have all this dead money lying around? We also need to re-sign key players like Deontay Foreman and Henry Anderson, and then maybe even Sam Darnold to be our quarterback if Lamar or Derek Carr doesn't work out in free agency and the draft doesn't work out either. But anyways, we're going to go back to this game. The starting lineup is out for your Charlotte Hornets. Point guard, Terry Rozier. Shooting guard, Kelly Oubre. Small forward, Gordon Hayward. Power forward, PJ Washington. And at center, the first-round pick from Duke University, Mark Williams. That is your starting 5 for the Charlotte Hornets tonight. As we'll see. And this is enough to get us a big win here in Brooklyn. So it'll be our 21st win of the season, or be our 46th loss. And we'll start thinking about the draft lottery a lot more. And the starting 5 for the Brooklyn Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nick Claxton. As Dorian Finney-Smith, Mikal Bridges, and Cameron Johnson, 3 out of 5 of those guys came to the Brooklyn Nets due to that KD and Kyrie trades. Both trades were obviously separate. And then Spencer Dinwiddie, Nick Claxton, they've been with the team all season. And we'll see what happens tonight It is the 20-45 Charlotte Hornets on the road against the 35-28 Brooklyn Nets. Tip-off is underway. The Nets get the tip, and we are underway from the Barclays Center. As Dinwiddie has it, he's going to get it to Bridges. Back to Spencer Dinwiddie. A switch on defense. Gordon Hayward defending. And here comes Bridges. He gets inside the paint. He puts up the shot, and he knocks it down. Mikal Bridges is going to put the Brooklyn Nets on the board first. As Rozier brings up the basketball, your Hornets' first possession of tonight's game. Rozier's going to get it to Oubre. Top of the key. Gordon Hayward trying to drive inside. He takes it back out. Baseline jumper. Way short. Air ball. And it goes out of bounds off of Mark Williams trying to get the rebound. It'll be Brooklyn basketball. Tough luck from Gordon Hayward. He has a pretty contested shot. He takes it either way and just airballs it. Alrighty. Brooklyn basketball here. And Bridges, another 2-point jumper, knocks it down over Mark Williams. And the Nets lead 4-0 early. As we're a minute into this game and Brooklyn is knocking down shot after shot. Mikal Bridges, all points in this game so far. Rozier, separation, jumper. Misses off the rim and a rebound for Cam Johnson. And a minute in, Brooklyn's got a 4-point lead. They look to add to it. Finney-Smith back to Dinwiddie, top of the key. Cam Johnson. Now back to Dinwiddie, top of the key, defended by Mark Williams. Spencer Dinwiddie, top of the key, 3. Back of the rim, and Oubre saves it. Rozier brings it up for Charlotte. A rebound for your Charlotte Hornets. Washington, he fires up a 3 and drills it. PJ Washington from beyond the arc has the first bucket of the night for your Charlotte Hornets. And they now trail by 1. Darian Finney-Smith inside the paint. Kicks it to the corner. Cam Johnson for 3. Misses, and a rebound for Terry Rozier and the Hornets. Charlotte with numbers. And Rozier's going to slow down the tempo. Takes a screen from Williams. Rozier gets inside the paint. Takes the floater and scores. And your Charlotte Hornets have their first lead of the game. Terry Rozier, his first points of the night. 2 minutes in, your Hornets lead 5-4. Dinwiddie. Claxton lost it, and a foul called by Gordon Hayward. And we'll go back to that last play. Rozier gets past Mikal Bridges and floats the ball over Nick Claxton. And that's going to give Charlotte the lead early. As Mikal Bridges already looking exhausted. We're only 2 minutes in. Now under 10 minutes to go in this first quarter with the clock running. Cam Johnson working on Kelly Oubre. Misses the jumper. Rebound Mark Williams, and it's Hornets ball. Rozier gets a screen from Williams. Scary Terry inside the paint. Looking for an opening. Gets it inside. Mark Williams puts up the shot. He uses the rim, and it goes. Big man Mark, the first-round draft pick from Duke University, getting it done. His first bucket of the night. And the Hornets take a 3-point lead. Dinwiddie gets it to Claxton. At the free throw line, Nick Claxton gives it up. Mikal Bridges, 3-pointer for the tie. Knocks it down from the top of the key. Mikal Bridges has all 7 points for Brooklyn so far. And we have a tied ball game here in the Barclays Center. Gordon Hayward misses. A rebound for Nick Claxton. And it's Brooklyn basketball again. Dinwiddie. Johnson on the drive. Kicks it to the corner. Dorian Finney-Smith for 3. Hits the back of the rim and a rebound for Gordon Hayward. Charlotte looks to reclaim the lead on this possession. Oubre, defended by Finney-Smith, drives, passes, gets it back somehow, misses, and a rebound for Spencer Dinwiddie. Numbers for the Nets. Dinwiddie gets inside the paint, going to work on Rozier, scores! Foul and 1 as Terry Rozier disagrees with the call. It looks like he got hit in the face, but it's still going to be a foul on Rozier. And Dinwiddie will have that and 1 free throw. Wow. He got hit in the mouth. But it's still going to be an and 1 free throw for Spencer Dinwiddie. And he can give Brooklyn a 3-point lead right here. And he knocks it down. Nets by 3. Rozier still playing point guard. He's still staying in the game. He brings up the basketball. Hayward's got it. Near half court. Gordon Hayward defended by Cam Johnson. Looking for an opening. A cutting Kelly Oubre gets free. He scores. Count the basket and 1. Kelly Oubre inside the paint. Doing Kelly Oubre things. He gets a basket. And Charlotte is a free throw away from tying this game. A nice backdoor cut by Kelly Oubre. And he's got a chance to tie this game at double digits. So Oubre at the free throw line. First free throw attempt of the night for your Charlotte Hornets. Kelly Oubre to tie the game, and he knocks that down. Nothing but net here in Brooklyn against the Nets. Tied at 10. Dinwiddie brings it up, 8:20 to go in the first quarter, with a tied ball game with the Brooklyn Nets and your Charlotte Hornets. Mikal Bridges inside the paint, jumper over and scores. Oh my goodness. Mikal Bridges is on fire right now as he's got 9 points. Rozier, baseline, kicks it out. Gordon Hayward fakes the three. He kicks it outside. PJ Washington drills a three-pointer, his second of the night. And we have a back and forth ball game here in the Barclays Center, as the Charlotte Hornets and the Brooklyn Nets are going at it right now. Bridges, it's been his night so far. Mikal Bridges, jumper from the free throw line and hits it again over Mark Williams. They cannot contain Mikal Bridges, and now he has 11 points, a perfect 5 for 5 shooting so far. Williams, the floater, left it short. Put back by Hayward, won't go. And a rebound for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie brings up the basketball. Defended by Rozier, screen by Claxton. A corner three for Finney-Smith, misses, and a rebound for Mark Williams. He saves it, and Kelly Oubre brings up the basketball this time. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. A backdoor cut. Rozier straight to the rack. He wants a foul. He's not going to get it. Nets with numbers. Dinwiddie, backdoor cut. Bridges scores as Gordon Hayward tries to yell in his face, try and catch him off guard. But Mikal Bridges has 13 of the 16 Brooklyn points tonight. Rozier, baseline jumper, misses. Williams can't corral the rebound, and Cam Johnson will take it for himself. Dinwiddie's got it. Back to Johnson. To the corner. Finney-Smith fakes. Gets past Gordon Hayward. There's a floater. That misses. Claxton fights for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that is going to take us to a TV timeout as the Brooklyn Nets lead the Charlotte Hornets. 16-13 is the score. It is a shootout early in the first quarter with the Nets and the Hornets. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast. And welcome back to the CarolinaCast. The Brooklyn Nets have a 3-point lead over your Charlotte Hornets. And the story of this game has been Mikal Bridges. He has 13 points, and the rest of the Nets have 3. Talk about carrying your team. Mikal Bridges is literally that guy. I think they made the right move, getting rid of KD Kyrie. They set up a good future here in Brooklyn, and we are back to this game. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Your Charlotte Hornets trailing by 3, but they do have the ball. JT Thor has checked into the game as well. Looked like he checked in for, not sure. I think it looked like he checked in for PJ Washington. Kelly Oubre left the 3 just short, and now we are halfway through the first quarter. It's Brooklyn basketball. Dinwiddie, he gets a screen. Now Claxton at the top of the key. Gets it to Royce O'Neal. No, Mikal Bridges, he lost the ball and is now on the ground. It looks like he's okay. Spencer Dinwiddie will bring him back up. But an off-ball foul is called on Kelly Oubre. So now the inbound pass. Johnson, Claxton, Dinwiddie. 3, good. Spencer Dinwiddie from downtown. And the Nets now have a 6-point lead with a long Spencer Dinwiddie 3-pointer. Gordon Hayward gets inside the paint. Gets some separation. The floater, and it goes. Gordon Hayward, the veteran, doing his thing. And Charlotte now down by 4. 19-15 your score. Dinwiddie, baseline. Kicks it out. Royce O'Neal open for 3. Misses. Claxton tries to get the rebound. Doesn't get it. No foul either. JT Thor saves it, and it's Hornets ball. Hayward's got it. Top of the key. Defended by Johnson. Going to the paint again. Jumper, and it goes. Gordon Hayward. Nothing but nets. And now with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, the Charlotte Hornets only trailing by a bucket. Dinwiddie's got it. Defended by Rozier. It's a screen by Cam Johnson. Now the switch. Hayward's on Dinwiddie. Another switch. Mikal Bridges in the corner. Gets to the paint. Baseline jumper. Knocks it down over JT Thor. And Mikal Bridges is having the game of his life right now. He's got 15 points. Rozier takes out a 3. Gets it to JT Thor. A backdoor cut. It's a bad pass. It goes off the hands of Gordon Hayward and out of bounds. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball. With 4:32 to go in the first quarter. A bad pass by JT Thor will turn into a Charlotte turnover. And in the keys to the game that Bally Sports are saying is the Charlotte Hornets need to win the paint tonight. Which, I mean, so far they've done a pretty decent job with, but not as much as they need to win the game. And they need to figure out how to stop Mikal Bridges. This guy already has 15 points in the first quarter. Dinwiddie brings up the ball. Now Cam Johnson has it. Johnson takes a jumper from the free throw line and knocks it down. Cam Johnson, the former North Carolina product. And now Dennis Smith gets it to Rozier. Screen by Richards. Smith. Corner 3 by JT Thor. He misses, and a rebound for Royce O'Neal. And now 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn up by 6. O'Neal double teamed, in trouble. Other side of the court. Cam Johnson is open, and you cannot do that if you're the Charlotte Hornets. A money ball by Cam Johnson, and the Nets are now up by 9 points. They keep extending their lead, and the Hornets need a basket soon. Richards going to work on Dinwiddie. Trying to get by him. He misses, and a rebound for Mikal Bridges in Brooklyn. And Bridges will take it for himself. Baseline. Jumper. It's his night. Mikal Bridges once again puts the Nets up by 11. And a timeout called by Steve Clifford and the Hornets as the Brooklyn Nets have found a rhythm and Mikal Bridges has found his sweet spot. 17 points, 8 for 8 shooting for Bridges. We're going to go on commercial break. When we come back, we're going to see if the Charlotte Hornets can learn how to stop Mikal Bridges as the Nets keep rolling. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be talking on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. Who the blessings? in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense.
And we are back here on the CarolinaCast. The Brooklyn Nets lead your Charlotte Hornets 28-17 is the score, an 11-point lead for Brooklyn. A little breakdown. I mean, all I really need to say is Mikal Bridges, 17 points throughout this first quarter. He is 8 for 8 shooting for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Hornets just can't contain him. And that's the only reason they're not in this game right now. Is Charlotte lost their rhythm. And Mikal Bridges just putting on a show early here in the Barclays Center. And that Mikal Bridges, 17 points, ties his career high for any quarter in a game. So he's on pace to have the best game of his NBA career. As Dennis Smith, we are back here. And Terry Rozier gets inside the lane and scores. He lays it in. And Charlotte now trailing 28-19. Terry Rozier gets to a sweet spot and gets the Hornets in a better position. Here's Mikal Bridges. It's been his night. The Hornets try and double team him. Nets moving the ball around. Dinwiddie, 5 on the shot clock. He's got to go to work. Puts up a 3 over Bryce McGowens and knocks it down. Spencer Dinwiddie from downtown. And the Brooklyn Nets now leading 31-19. And Smith's got it. He's at the top of the key. He finds Terry. Rozier puts up the corner 3. Misses. They fight for the rebound, but Cam Thomas comes up with it for Brooklyn. And Thomas going to work on JT Thor and near steal, but Dinwiddie holds on to it. Royce O'Neal, top of the key 3, and he knocks it down. And the Nets now go up by 15. Royce O'Neal from beyond the arc at the top of the key. And the Hornets are just, I don't know what's going on, but they cannot find anything offensively or defensively. JT Thor fakes the pass, gets it to Dennis Smith instead. Smith stuck in the corner. He's going to work. He puts up the jumper, gets blocked by Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 on the shot clock. Dennis Smith puts up a 3. He misses, and Cam Thomas is just going to let it go out of bounds. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball. And the Nets are just finding any way to put this game away early. And this might be a blowout by the second quarter. As Seth Curry, the younger brother of Steph Curry and a Duke product, enters the game for the Brooklyn Nets. And we'll see what he can do right here, trying to maybe put up a similar stat line like Mikal Bridges, even though it's going to be very hard to do. Bridges with 17 points here in the first quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie brings up the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Cam Thomas, defended by McGowens. Dinwiddie back to Thomas. Thomas going in ISO mode. Step back jumper over McGowens. Misses. And the Hornets can't get the rebound as Dinwiddie comes down with it. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's a 3 by O'Neal. That misses. Nick Richards gets the rebound in his Hornets basketball. As Dennis Smith brings up, defended by Seth Curry. Dennis Smith throws it up. Nick Richards tries to throw it down, but he gets denied inside the paint. And it'll remain Hornets basketball, but that's Nick Claxton who forces Nick Richards to get the ball out of bounds. And actually, they're going to call this a foul, it looks like. I am very surprised by the call. They are not. This is not going to be called a out of bounds, or they're going to call that a foul. Wow. Okay. So it's a foul on Nick Claxton. It'll remain Hornets basketball either way. Here's Oubre. Baseline. It goes straight to the rim, and it falls for Kelly Oubre. And the Hornets have hit the 20-point mark. Brooklyn leading 34-21 with a minute to go here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie's got it. Gets a screen by O'Neal. Now defended by Nick Richards. Gets double-teamed. O'Neal to the corner. Seth Curry fakes. 2-point jumper over McGowan's. Rolls in and out. And a rebound for Kelly Oubre and Charlotte. Dennis Smith has it. Drives inside the paint. Picks up his dribble. Puts up the shot. Misses. And it's going to be Brooklyn basketball, as an offensive loose ball foul is called on Nick Richards. And it's going to be Brooklyn ball. 42.9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Both teams have just been placed in the bonus. Mikal Bridges entering the game for the final 43 seconds of quarter number 1. Maybe he can reach 20 points before the first quarter ends. He's got a shot. We'll see if he can or not. 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Dinwiddie brings up the ball. He gets it to Bridges. Mikal Bridges going to the right side. Double teamed. Royce O'Neal open for 3. He misses, and a rebound for Bryce McGowan's. And a 5-second differential with the shot clock and the game clock. McGowan's to Dennis Smith. Smith calling for some help. He gets it to Oubre, defended by Seth Curry. McGowan's puts up a 3. He misses, and a rebound for Curry. And the Nets can hold on to the last shot. Mikal Bridges looks like he's going to take it. This could ruin his perfect shooting in the first quarter. Bridges, the baseline jumper. He hits it again! Mikal Bridges, a perfect first quarter. No time to waste. Last shot. Dennis Smith from half court. And it rolls in and out off the glass. Oh my goodness. Dennis Smith almost hit the half court shot. But Mikal Bridges in the first quarter for the Brooklyn Nets goes 9 for 9 shooting for 19 points. An unbelievable first quarter for the Brooklyn Nets. And your Charlotte Hornets trail the Brooklyn Nets by 15 points, 36-21 your score. Mikal Bridges is the player of the game right now. And let's go Hornets. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy, make no sense.
Welcome back, everybody. It is about to be the start of the second quarter in the Barclays Center. But just let's take a moment to look at this stat right here. The Charlotte Hornets as a team had 21 points in the first quarter, and one man himself, Mikal Bridges, had 19 in the first quarter. That is unbelievable. As Mikal Bridges having an amazing game, we are back here at the Barclays Center. The game is underway here. Here it is Hornets basketball. They turn it over. Nick Claxton has it, and he's going to bring it up. Wow, the center, Nick Claxton, bringing up the basketball. He's going to pass it to Seth Curry, though. Curry's got it. Back to Nick Claxton. He's looking for somebody. He gets it to Joe Harris. Harris, top of the key three. He drills it. Joe Harris from downtown. And the Brooklyn Nets just keep adding points to their total. The three ball keeps going in for Brooklyn as Joe Harris checks into the game and easily gets his first bucket of the night. PJ Washington, he fires up a three of his own. He misses, and it's a rebound for Nick Claxton in the next. With another bucket, Brooklyn can take a 20-point lead. Seth Curry in the corner. Cam Johnson now has it, top of the key, defended by Kelly Oubre. We are 1 minute into the second quarter, and the Nets leading by 18, and Cam Johnson gets fouled by Kelly Oubre. That's Oubre's second of the game so far. And we're going to see what they can do with that. And, okay. This guy wants me to give him a shout-out, but since he called me Bozo, I'm not going to shout out whoever that guy is. I have no clue who he is, so we're not going to shout him out. Sorry, man. I don't want to be called Bozo. Sorry. And Seth Curry puts up a three. He hits the back of the rim and a rebound for Kelly Oubre, and he's going to bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington on the drive, going to work, kicks it to the corner. Dennis Smith fires up a three. Brick house and a rebound for Nick Claxton and the Nets. Here's O'Neal. Royce O'Neal, top of the key, getting some separation. Seth Curry in the corner, baseline, going to work, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Dennis Smith called for the foul, and if Curry can knock down these two free throws, he can give the Nets a 20-point lead. As Dennis Smith called for the foul, he just tried to contain Seth Curry, but when you're the brother of Steph Curry, it's kind of hard to contain a guy like that. So now Seth Curry at the free throw line, and he makes the first one. His brother Steph lost in a close battle today to the Los Angeles Lakers on the road. So he's looking to be the only Curry brother to get a win tonight. Oh, okay. I don't think we can do that either, man. I don't like to be called stuff like that. That's kind of disrespectful. So guys, make sure you're cleaning the comment section, man. As Dennis Smith has the ball, gets it to Washington, back to Smith. Dennis Smith double team, looking for somebody. He gets it to Nick Richards, and Richards will give it to Kelly Oubre. Defended by Seth Curry. Oubre, a tough jumper. He scores, and he gets fouled. The 2-point jumper and one for Kelly Oubre. KO 12 to the free throw line. And you get the screen by Richards. Then he's defended by Curry, puts up the jumper, and drills it. And Seth Curry confused on why that's a foul, but Kelly Oubre knew it was. Oubre at the line, and he knocks it down. And the Hornets, they are building some type of momentum. And Sean F., I'm going to have to put you in timeout, man. We can't be saying stuff like that. As O'Neal, he's going to drive. He gets the pass to Claxton. Nick Claxton going to work, and he scores over Nick Richards. Nick Claxton putting on a show on Nick Richards, and he just does not look like he cares. Oubre in the corner. He's going to drive. Kelly Oubre gets rejected by Nick Claxton, but a defensive foul is called on the Nets before the block. So that saves a highlight reel play. Once again, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The CarolinaCast is at 456 subscribers. We are trying to reach 500 before the end of March. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And the CarolinaCast, we're starting new things around here. You guys can see the banner up here. We've got predictions and news segments that's made down there. And then also this music you can hear in the background. Let me know if you guys like this in the comment section as well. As Kelly Oubre knocks down the first free throw for your Charlotte Hornets. Second one coming up from Oubre just a second. But yeah, make sure you guys can hit that subscribe button. Each subscriber matters here on the CarolinaCast. Oubre goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Nets now lead 43-26 over your Charlotte Hornets. Seth Curry goes to the right side of the court. Top of the key is Nick Claxton. Gets it to Cam Johnson. Johnson lost the ball, got it back. Defended by Kelly Oubre. He gets a screen left. Johnson, 2-point jumper, knocks it down over Kelly Oubre. And the Nets have a 19-point lead now over your Charlotte Hornets. Smith looking for some separation. Dennis Smith Trying to go inside to PJ Washington, and he does. Defended by Royce O'Neal. Washington, he turned the ball over, and the Nets have numbers. O'Neal to the corner. Joe Harris. Wide open for three. Royce O'Neal hits the back of the rim, and a rebound for Nick Richards. And that might have just saved a potential timeout that would have been called by Steve Clifford. Dennis Smith, the floater, misses, and it's going to be waved off either way. An offensive foul is called on Nick Richards. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball. So the Nets leading by 19. It just does not look like the Charlotte Hornets are staying in it right now. All right, yeah, shout out to Cactus and Sophia again. Just why not, man? Shout out to y'all once again. And Seth Curry gets it to Joe Harris. Back to Curry, defended by McGowan's. Good ball movement. Joe Harris, top of the key three, knocks it down. And the struggles on defense continue for the Charlotte Hornets as the Brooklyn Nets now lead 48-26 is the score. Steve Clifford calls timeout. 8:28 to go in the second quarter. The Brooklyn Nets leading your Charlotte Hornets 48-26 is the score as you're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
Don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense. It make no sense. No, it make no sense. Make no sense. Make no sense. No, make no sense. Hey, young boy, make no sense. No, it make no sense.
What's going on, everybody? The Brooklyn Nets now leading 48-26 right now. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Brooklyn already with a 98.1% chance, according to ESPN, to win this game. Mikal Bridges has been owning us. Everybody's been owning us. It's a complete blowout, and we're not even at halftime. Like, really? We're just going to do this? I understand we don't want to try. It's just how bad this team is makes me so angry. I don't know. This team just sucks, okay? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Get us to 500 before the end of March. We're going to keep adding songs. So if you guys like the background songs, make sure to let me know as we're just building some new things. And the Hornets are having a giveaway for a JT Thor Icon Edition jersey. So make sure to check out the Hornets shop. Yes, I'm not sponsored by them. But Charlotte, dab me up, man. Dab me up, Charlotte. Come on. Come on, sponsor me out. Come on. Braden Richard says that this is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing, but everything is embarrassing when you're a Charlotte Hornets fan. So we're going to get back to the game now. It's Hornets basketball. Mark Williams going to work, and it rolls in and out, and Cam Johnson's going to get the rebound. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Nets leading 48-26. Royce O'Neal with the basketball. He's going to get it to Johnson. Back to O'Neal. Defended by Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Johnson finds some separation. Defended by Oubre. Screen right. Williams, a double team. They got to get a shot off. Joe Harris in the corner. Bang! Joe Harris knocks down a three. And Brooklyn now leading 51-26. And this is a big blowout here in the Barclays Center. Dennis Smith on the drive, and he lays it in. as Charlotte just putting up as many points as they possibly can before this becomes a disaster that it already is. A bigger disaster, I mean. O'Neal gets it to Harris. Joe Harris, he's going to find O'Neal back to Harris. Joe Harris puts up another three, misses it this time. Dennis Smith gets a rebound. Hornets with numbers. Smith up top. Mark Williams throws it down for the Charlotte Hornets. The alley-oop from Dennis Smith to Mark Williams. And with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, your Charlotte Hornets are still losing by 21 points. And a foul. Oh, wow. Look at this. Dennis Smith is on the ground, and he is in pain. It looks like Joe Harris committed the offensive foul. We'll look at it again. We get the pass to Harris, and then Dennis Smith just takes a backwards charge on Joe Harris and got lit up in the face. That's gotta hurt. Oh, man. I hope Dennis Smith is okay. Kelly Oubre and PJ Washington are checking out. Looks like Dennis Smith will check out as well. So we got some subs coming in for the Charlotte Hornets. And they get it into Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward also entering the game for Charlotte. Rozier's got it. Gets some separation. Behind the back. Terry Rozier calling for ISO. He puts up a three. He brick houses it. But now we have another injury on the court. And now Cam Johnson is down for the Nets. And a foul is called on Mark Williams, who just had a dunk a moment ago. You see Rozier, Williams tried to just back down Cam Johnson, accidentally hit him in the eye. As Johnson is still down for the Nets. Oh, this, it's got my name on it, if that's what you mean, this poster. So we just did that on Amazon, and I just got my name on it, fan for life. Y'all know how it is. Panthers record prediction, I'll tell you this. Oh my goodness. Ew, hold on. I'll answer this question in just a second. Cam Johnson is bleeding. Oh my goodness. Cam Johnson's complete face is bleeding right now. His mouth and everything, he's bleeding really badly. Oh, that looks awful. God. Mark Williams really did him dirty. But I'll go back to this question right here. Okay. So you're seeing 2023, 2024. Next season, if we draft CJ Stroud, we're going to go 10-7, and we're going to clinch the NFC South, okay? But if we do not get CJ Stroud, and let's say we get Derek Carr, we're going to go 11-6 and clinch the NFC South. Derek Carr will have success this season with the Carolina Panthers, but long-term, I'd rather have CJ Stroud since he is a young quarterback, drafted, all that good stuff. As we have a quick commercial break here at the Barclays Center, they're checking to see if this is a flagrant foul, because Cam Johnson is bleeding very badly. And you know what? 3 times the charm. Shout out to Cactus and Sophia once again. All right, we're gonna keep it at 3 shout-outs for the night. If you guys want any more shout-outs, let's get it from different people too. As we got 10 people in the building right now, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of March. And I don't know if all y'all are subscribed. Now, only know if y'all hit the subscribe button. But we love each and every one of our subscribers. So make sure to hit the subscribe button because we love y'all and we appreciate y'all here on the CarolinaCast. Yeah, I think that might be a flagrant on Mark Williams. That was a little rough. And it is a flagrant one is called on Mark Williams. You're welcome, of course. A flagrant one has been called on Mark Williams. That's scary. Mark's got to watch out, man. I know we're losing by 21 points. You want to let your anger out, but we got to watch out. You don't want to hurt anybody to the point where they just can't get up like that. That was kind of scary. I think we need to trade Gordon Hayward. Get rid of that cap hit. I'm fine with Terry sticking around to have LaMelo and Terry in the backcourt, but I think we trade Gordon Hayward to try and free up some cap. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So now flagrant free throws for Cam Johnson. He knocks down the first. And that's going to give the Nets a 52-30 lead. So, and now the second free throw from Cam Johnson. He goes 2 for 2. Oh, what's up, JJ? Yeah, I know. It's just a blowout. This team's so bad. We're just going to have to wait till the draft and see what we can do there. Because it's just tankforvictor.com in Charlotte. What's going on, JJ? Huh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I like Carolina teams. Steve Clifford not happy at all. Cam Johnson, after the flagrant fouls, are going to go back off. Looks like he might go get checked out in the locker room. But that is looking pretty severe. All right, so here we go. Brooklyn basketball under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Curry's got it in the corner. Nets looking for some help. Royce O'Neal lost the ball. A good defensive play by Gordon Hayward. It'll remain Brooklyn basketball, but the shot clock winding down. It's at 5. Nets got to do something. Royce O'Neal to the paint. He misses, and a rebound for Mark Williams and your Charlotte Hornets. Hornets have numbers. Dennis Smith, the move. He misses, and it falls back in. The tip back in from Mark Williams. And the Hornets now down by 21 points. What's up, Austin? Man, everybody's here today. Okay, we got 13 people in the building. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 500 before the end of March. I'll give a shout out to Austin and JJ too for coming in. And there's a 3-point ball by Dorian Finney-Smith, and the Nets just keep adding on to their lead. It becomes a bigger and bigger blowout every time I say something else but the game. So maybe I should just keep doing that because the Hornets need to lose. A nice backdoor cut pass, and then Dennis Smith gives it up. A good pass to Gordon Hayward. He misses the layup. It goes out of bounds, and it's Nets basketball. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You got to be kidding me. Hey, Nick Bear, what's going on, bro? Nick, long time no see you. How you doing, Nick? The Lakers got a big win against the Warriors, I saw. So that's pretty cool. That was big. That was a big win, Nick. That was a big win. All right, I'll shout you out, man. Just stop. Just chill out, okay? I'll shout you out, Sean. I know who you are, Sean, but I'll shout you out, bro. I'll shout you out. All right. We need a top 3 pick, but right now we're projected to get a 4th, so we need to keep losing. Here we go. Spencer Dinwiddie on the drive. Washington tries to defend. He cannot. He lays it in. And Brooklyn now up 58-32. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Rozier puts up a 3. Misses, and a rebound for Mikal Bridges. Nets with numbers. Seth Curry on the drive. Gets inside the paint. Kicks it outside. Dinwiddie, a long 3. Misses, and a rebound for PJ Washington. And the Hornets can slow it down a little bit. Washington gonna go right side. Rozier going to work. Scary Terry inside to PJ. Backing down on Dinwiddie. He takes the jumper. He left it short, and a rebound for Mikal Bridges, who has not scored since that amazing first quarter he had, who had 19 points in the first quarter. Seth Curry defended by Bryce McGowan's. 2-point jumper. Misses, and Washington comes down with the rebound. Yes, thank you, Braden. Thank you, Braden. Panthers are the NFC South champions next year. I'm telling you guys. Just wait till we find a quarterback. The NFC South is already as bad as it is. The Hornets looking pretty good. Really, it depends. Obviously, first pick is Victor, but if we do not get the first pick, I think we take Scoot Henderson, try and help out LaMelo in the backcourt, and that's when we'd have to trade Terry Rozier. But yeah, it really depends on the pick. If it's a first pick, it's Victor. If not, I think you take Scoot Henderson, then you trade away Terry, like you were saying, T-Law. Seth Curry gives it up. Joe Harris, a 3. He left it way short, and a rebound for PJ Washington. And now 3:30 to go in the first half. Gordon Hayward, nobody playing defense on the Nets, and Hayward still misses. Oh my goodness. This is such a slow-paced game. Nobody's really playing as aggressive, maybe because the Hornets aren't trying. Dinwiddie gets inside. He gets fouled by Washington. We'll go to the free throw line. Dinwiddie shooting 2. And yeah, this is a question we have in the backstage right now. Rank your top 5 quarterbacks going into this 2023 NFL draft right now. Yeah, Charlotte FC not looking good at all this season. Already 0-2. We had a terrible match last night. We played terrible defense against St. Louis last night, the new expansion team. I was watching that. We looked terrible. That was terrible. Oh, he's saying Messi's the GOAT. Yeah, I agree after that World Cup. I'll agree with that. It was that World Cup that made Messi the GOAT. I'll tell you guys, we will have a lot of soccer on the CarolinaCast. Charlotte FC next Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. They'll be playing Atlanta. 12 p.m. Eastern Time next Saturday. Make sure to book your calendar. CarolinaCast will be going live. Mark Williams checking into the game for your Charlotte Hornets. Spencer Dinwiddie shooting free throws still. And make sure, everybody, you're joining right now, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 500 before the end of March. We're currently at 456. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Brooklyn up 59-32 now. As backstage, we're saying Richardson. Oh, this is an order? Hold on. Backstage, is that an order? Because I don't think Richardson is the best in the draft, but if that's an order, that's kind of interesting. We got a question here. How many threes has Cam Johnson got? I got to check that. Give me a second here. I'll check the stat board. Cam Johnson only has 1 3. He only has 1. He's only taken 2 threes. He's made 1. So, I don't know if you're a Carolina fan or just a Cam Johnson fan, but he only has 1 3 so far. So hopefully we see something better from him. I like Cam Johnson, despite that he went to Carolina. Kelly Oubre at the free throw line and knocks down the first. So still a blowout, but Charlotte doing all they can to get back in it. I mean, the real story of this game has really been Mikal Bridges scoring 19 points in the first quarter. Like, that's just absurd. But let me know if you guys like this list. This is the backstage list. This isn't my personal list, but this is the backstage list. I mean, I guess I kind of agree with it. If it's not in that order, of course. I don't think Richardson's the best quarterback in the draft. Kelly Oubre with 12 points. He's 6 for 6 at the free throw line, so he's gotten half of them. Claxton going to work. He gets it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Double team. Claxton. Nets moving the ball around. Dinwiddie wide open in the corner and knocks down the triple. And the Nets now lead 62-34. Oh my goodness. It's a 28-point lead for Brooklyn. Washington inside. Williams puts up the shot and it rims in for Mark Williams, the first-round draft pick for the Hornets from last season. Cam Thomas. He gets a screen from Claxton. Cam Thomas now calling for ISO. Now he's going to kick it out. Dorian Finney-Smith open. Back of the rim and a rebound for Mark Williams. 2:20 to go in the first half before we have the CarolinaCast live halftime show. Hey, we use StreamYard for our live streams. Just so you're wondering, Bradley Sports. StreamYard, really good. We use the premium service for it. And okay, we got another backstage question right here. So, assuming that the Hornets get a pick 3 and Wemby and Scooter both off the board, who do you take? Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I have not been looking at the NBA draft board as much as I had with the NFL. I think maybe Amen Thompson. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. That's the guy I was thinking of. That Thompson dude. I don't really know a lot about the NBA draft this year. There hasn't been anyone that's really stuck out to me, other than Victor, of course, and Scoot. But I mean, and Amen Thompson, you could say. But I don't really know anyone else going into this draft class, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of Duke guys. Obviously, the Carolina guys kind of fell off after last night. Any Duke fans in the chat right now? We got a big win. We swept Carolina last night. If there's any of you Duke fans from last night. We just took out our rivals. They won't be going to Madness anymore. They'll have fun in the NIT tournament. Yeah, I saw Thompson at that buzzer beater last night. I did see that. And I do like Scoot. All three of those guys are really good. Obviously, Victor would fit with the Hornets more just to have LaMelo and Victor on the same team. How elite Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball already were. Then you can add Victor and LaMelo Ball, just be amazing. So I'm gonna go and assume, Gamer, that you're a Carolina fan, Gamer. I forgot. I'm wishing you guys the best of luck in the NIT tournament. After we beat you guys last time, I'm wishing you the best of luck in the NIT tournament. We got another backstage comment. It is pretty cool. I will say it's pretty cool. So we just went on a commercial break, I believe. And I think it was an official TV time. I know it was a Nets full timeout. 62-36 is the score. I'm sorry I haven't been full commentating the game. I don't think anyone really minds it because, the Charlotte Hornets suck. But for the Nets fans, I do apologize. You guys want to see you guys win. So, yeah. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark on this stream, boys. And girls, of course. Almost about to hit 500 subscribers, guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I am the biggest Duke fan in the entire world. I'll tell you that. I'm the biggest Duke fan in the entire world. And if that, just don't unsubscribe if that's the thing. Come on. I respect Carolina, but I strive to see you guys fail. I'm just going to say that. I hate Carolina with a passion. NC State and North Carolina, I hate with a passion. So here we go. It's going to be Charlotte basketball. I'm not actually sure. We got to update the scoreboard a little bit. Scoreboard's kind of off. Hold on. There we go. Yes, I am. Who's a bigger Duke fan than me? Samuel, come on now. We've hit the 1 hour mark on the stream, so if you've been watching, you are a legend. Just make sure to hit the like button, get in the comment section. Anything that you need to be said. Oh, that's Matthew. Oh, that's Matthew? Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was Matthew. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yo, Gamer, I appreciate that. As a Duke fan and you being a Carolina fan, I appreciate that. We have our differences, okay? Celebrate our differences. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Terry Rozier puts up a 3. Hits the back of the rim and a rebound for Nick Claxton. We got 2 minutes remaining in the first half before we will finally go back on commercial break. I've just been on here as long as I can with you guys. Keep this going. Yeah, Sam Durham's been really mad at me. Durham. I don't know why we spelled it like that. Durham. But he's been really bad over Carolina losing and probably being out of March Madness. I don't blame him. And Matthew think the Bucks win the chip? Not Boston this year? Dang. Okay. All right, Matthew. What about the Warriors? Sure. All right, fine. No more shout-outs after that then. Sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Shout out. Yeah, shout out. There you go. Shout out to whatever's on the screen right now down here. Shout out. All right. Yeah, I know the Warriors do suck right now. I know. Yeah, the Warriors just lost by like 6 to the Clippers or something. The Lakers or something like that. Yeah, they lost by 8. That was a good game that I was watching that. Okay. Yeah, and also another backstage question. Let's keep them coming. What other music can we add? We can only add instrumental songs, unfortunately, not to get copywritten. So what other songs do you think we should add to our streams? We got Whoopty by CJ in the background. We kind of just have it on repeat the entire game because that's the only song I added at the moment. So if you guys want any other variety of songs, we also got this one right here. So let me know what you guys want. Final 90 seconds of the first half. Dennis Smith to the corner. Bryce McGowan's a 3 and he knocks it down. Bryce McGowan's from downtown. And the Hornets are doing as much as they can. Candy Shop instrumental. Okay. We can write that down on our list. Alrighty. I'm fine with that. Whatever you guys want in the background, we'll put in the background. Cam Thomas going to work on Nick Richards. Got the floater and it goes. And it looks like the Nets could hit 70 points before we reach halftime. It's 66-39 here at the Barclays Center. Dennis Smith open. He misses the 2-point jumper. And an off-ball foul is called on Nick Richards. How many fouls does Nick Richards have? Oh my goodness. How many fouls does Nick Richards have in the first half? This guy just wants to keep fouling. And Kai Jones is entering the game for Nick Richards. You love to see it, man. I love Kai Jones so much. Kai Jones coming in the game for your Charlotte Hornets. We'll see what we can do here. The final minute of this first half. Mikal Bridges defended by Gordon Hayward. Cam Thomas at the top of the key gets the screen from Claxton. Thomas puts up the 2-point jumper. He misses. Ball is free. And the Nets run it down. Thomas inside the paint, and he lays it in. The Hornets defense cannot do anything about that. And now it's 68-39. The blowout continues. Kai Jones tries to tip it back in. There's a 2-second differential with the shot clock and the game clock. And the Nets' chance of hitting 70 points before halftime is very likely right here, since the Hornets have a bad defense. Let's see it. We're at 11 seconds. Thomas, defended by Smith. He calls for the screen. And it looks like a foul is called on Dennis Smith. So he was trying to just throw Mikal Bridges to the ground so he couldn't get the ball. And the Nets are in the bonus. So does that put them at the free throw line? And it does. Mikal Bridges will go to the free throw line. I I don't know a lot about MLS, but I think so. Yeah. You could probably ask one of my backstage managers if Matthew or Samuel could answer this one. For me, you guys can get a little bit involved in that one. Bridges knocks down the first free throw. It's now 69. Nice. To the Hornets 39. It's a 30-point lead. It can be 31. And the Nets can hit the 70 mark if Michael Bridges knocks down the second free throw. So Bridges, 8.6 seconds to go in the first half. Second free throw. He knocked it down. The Nets now lead 70-39. Hornets do get the last shot. Dennis Smith, he throws up a three. It won't go, and a foul? A foul is called. Is it a foul on the shot too? That's crazy. Wow. It might be a foul on the shot too. And it is a foul on the shot by Michael Bridges. So Dennis Smith is going to get 3 free throws just before halftime. First one from Smith. He makes it. It's now a 30-point deficit for your Charlotte Hornets. 4.6 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the third one after he made the second from Dennis Smith. 4.6 seconds. I guess that does give the Nets an opportunity to get the last shot. He missed the He missed the third. Nets get the last shot. Dinwiddie from half court. And it's just to the right. And that'll take us to the half. As your Charlotte Hornets are losing by a gazillion to the Brooklyn Nets. 70-41 is your score at halftime. We're going to go on commercial break for a little bit. And when we come back, we will have the CarolinaCast live halftime show. Brooklyn leading 70-41 is your score. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
dancing on my it cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no.
We are back here. It is the halftime show presented to you by the CarolinaCast. Yeah, no sponsors yet. Maybe we can be sponsored by the CarolinaCast. Yeah, how about that? Welcome, guys, to the CarolinaCast halftime show. I'm Chris Verma, and it has been a travesty, heartbreaking, disruptive, terrible, awful, atrocious first half for the Charlotte Hornets as they trail by 29 points. 29 at halftime. They've given up 70 points in the first half alone and have only scored 41. Please tell me another team that can do that. What's going on? T-Law edits as we're going to see some of the first half stats. If you guys want, I'm actually going to share my screen because I never share my screen for the first half stats. And I feel like if I did that, you guys would actually get to see it with me, so it'd be more fair. So here we go. Here are our first half stats. You can see right here for the Charlotte Hornets. PJ Washington had 6 points for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward scoring 4. Mark Williams with 6. Terry with 4. And then Kelly Oubre being the team leader with 12. Kai Jones, JT Thor, Nick Richards all scoreless at the moment. Dennis Smith has 6. Bryce McGowan's with 3. And then shooting, Terry Rozier is 2 for 11 right now. So that's looking kind of bad for him. And Kelly Oubre, 3 for 5, 2 for 5 right here for PJ Washington. Hayward, 2 for 6. Mark's 3 for 5. Mark does have 4 rebounds in total. He doesn't have a single offensive rebound, but he's got 4 defensively. Kelly Oubre's got 3 defensive rebounds. PJ's got 3 defensive rebounds as well. Nick's grabbing them rebounds too as the center. And then Dennis Smith has 4 assists in that first half. That's pretty good for him. Let's check out the Nets. Mikal Bridges scored 19 points in the first quarter alone. Had a very quiet second quarter compared to that. He only had 2 points in the second, but still has 21 points at halftime. Spencer Dinwiddie's got 15. Cam Johnson with 9. Dorian Finney-Smith with 3. Somebody that has been popping off for this team is Royce O'Neal. Wait, what? How does he only have 3 points? I swear, Royce O'Neal, I feel like he's made like 10 shots this game. And he only has 3 points. That might just be because all these guys are making shots that you can't even tell which one's which because they're just all on fire. Look at this. Everybody and that has played a second has points for the Brooklyn Nets. Seth Curry's got 2. Cam Thomas has 4. Joe Harris has 9. Nick Claxton has 4. Cam Johnson has 9. We're getting out rebound. You can see here Nick Claxton has grabbed 10 rebounds. We're just getting out rebound and then we just can't put up points. So if you're the Hornets, you just don't deserve to win games like this. Obviously, you see our record right here, 20-45 on the season. This could be our 10th away win, but obviously we're not coming back from this. But Charlotte is in the running for Victor Wembanyama, so that's what matters right now for your Hornets. We'll get you back right here. Let's go in and talk about the draft because the draft lottery is going to be very interesting, but the CarolinaCast will have a live reaction. It'll be a watch party right here. All of you will be able to tune in, give your thoughts. We can all react to if the Charlotte Hornets will get the first pick or not together as a community. So make sure to check that out when it is the draft lottery. Then obviously the NBA draft and the NFL draft will also be on here. Yeah, it is good. That I'm kind of rooting for us to lose this game because, we got to get the first pick. We got to lose games. That 5-game winning streak that we had last week really hurt our odds of getting Victor. And LaMelo got injured. And then we finally learned that, hey, we actually have a chance for Victor. We finally learned that. It took us this long, but we finally learned that we got a chance for Victor. Let's go tank. Let's go get Victor. But I got to look at the standings for the NBA right here. It's not where we want to be. at all. We want, here, I'll share my screen for this too. We aren't in a position to get Victor right now. Because look at this. To the entire NBA, we have 20 wins. That would put us at 4th. We're still in the running, but to have a better lottery chance, we need these guys to win a couple games, and we need to keep losing just so we look like we're one of these 16, 15, 14 win teams. Because right now we're 20. We're at that 20 mark. So out of these 4, we have the least amount of odds to get Victor. And then obviously the Magic are probably not even in the running for this. Everybody up here, it's just these bottom 4 teams, including the Charlotte Hornets. They're in yellow. And yes, I'm a Heat fan. That's why that's in yellow too. We see Charlotte Hornets, the Spurs, the Pistons, and the Rockets. The Rockets have the best odds for them right now, which is crazy to think about, that the Rockets could have Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, and Victor Wembanyama on the same team. That sounds insane. And then the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. I can't believe I said Jaden Davis. Jaden Ivey. I think they drafted Jalen Duren as well, but we traded Jalen Duren to the Pistons, but I guess that's not working out for them. That's why they could get Victor. And then the Spurs are just, I feel like the Spurs are worse than the Pistons, just that the Spurs apparently have one more win than them. But the Spurs desperately need a next generational talent on that roster immediately after trading away DeJounte Murray, which is the only good player. The only player I know on the San Antonio Spurs, and this is no disrespect to the Spurs, is Trey Jones because he played at Duke. And then you got the Hornets. If LaMelo Ball and Victor Wembanyama are on the same team next season, I don't know how we don't make the playoffs. And another thing is if we get a discount Miles Bridges as well, because he's been in talks with the Hornets that he could potentially sign back with the team by March. And it's March. So in a couple weeks, we could see Miles Bridges on the Hornets active roster. So, and obviously we can't pay him that big of a contract. And he'd probably just take a normal contract because nobody's going to want a guy for what he did. So we could potentially have Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball when he's healthy, discount Miles Bridges, and Victor Wembanyama all on the same team. I don't know how that doesn't make the playoffs. I really don't know how that doesn't make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, it's just bad coaching, in my opinion, because all 5 of those guys are talented. LaMelo is next generational talent, in my opinion. This guy is going to run the league. He's only 21 years old, and he's already putting up big numbers as a young star for the Charlotte Hornets. And he might have to do it elsewhere if we don't develop him correctly. Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward, 2 amazing veterans. Then you bring in Victor Wembanyama, who is the best prospect in NBA history since LeBron James. And then you got another guy too in there. You just have talent on this team. Then PJ Washington didn't get discount Miles Bridges. As that is the end of our halftime show, the game kind of just popped up on us. I thought we'd get a little second, but it is already time. Oh, well. Wow. I don't know why this game already came back. Hold up. What? That might have been the fastest halftime show we've ever had. I'm going to put us in the third quarter here. Sorry, guys. About that. I have to cue some stuff up because I was not prepared for that. Okay. We are in third quarter mode. It is a blowout, so I'm not going to be serious about it, but alrighty, we are here for the second half. It is Nets basketball. They got 3 on the shot clock. I've already missed a minute. I'm sorry, guys. That one hits the back of the rim. That goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Hornets ball. Hey, and they did give me some comeback hopes against the Magic, so anything is possible. I know we're losing by 29 points, and this game's pretty much over. But we believe, right? We believe. Terry's got it. He's going to get it to Oubre. Kelly Oubre going to work on Mikal Bridges. Puts up the jumper, and he knocks it down. Kelly Oubre gets something going for Charlotte. And now they're going to be down by 27. Dinwiddie's got it. Gets the screen. Spencer Dinwiddie inside the paint. Corner 3 for Mikal Bridges is off the mark, and a rebound for Mark Williams. Hornets finding something. Rozier defended by Dinwiddie. Terry Rozier inside the paint. A nice move. puts up the shot, an air ball, well short. And a rebound for Cam Johnson in the nets. Here's Claxton. He fakes the pass, going to work on Mark Williams. Left it short, rebound Terry. Hornets have numbers if they use it wisely. And Terry going to work, and he's going to slow it down a little bit. Rozier gets a screen left. Pass to Mark Williams. Going to work on Claxton. He left it short. Ball goes off of Nick Claxton, but they're going to say, is it Hornets ball? No, they're going to call it Nets ball. Wow. Mark Williams disagrees, but it's going to be Nets ball. Looks like it went off of Claxton, but it doesn't matter. We're losing by 27. We need to lose, so it's fine, Mark. Dinwiddie, going to go to the left, gets double teamed. A pass to Claxton in the corner, 4-3. Off the mark and a rebound for Mark Williams. Off the mark and a rebound to Mark. Rozier. Drive kicks it out. Hayward back to Rozier. Top of the key. Good ball movement. A 3-ball by Kelly Oubre is off. And Claxton saves it. Brooklyn basketball. Dinwiddie. Mikal Bridges. Defended by Oubre. Bridges going to work. Oh, it makes a nice move. He gets double teamed. Claxton's got some options. Dinwiddie wide open for 3. He's going to drive. Kicks it out. And a bad pass to Mikal Bridges goes out of bounds, and it's Hornets basketball. Rozier brings it up, gets it to Hayward. Now back to Rozier, get a screen from Williams. Scary Terry inside the paint's got the jumper off the glass, in and out, and a rebound to Claxton. Dinwiddie's got it. Hornets, they should play some press right now, to be honest. I know they're not trying to steal. Bridges gets inside and lays it in over Mark Williams, as he just let him fly by him. Rozier takes it down the other end. Terry gets a screen. Rozier to PJ Washington. He's going to drive on Dinwiddie. Inside the paint. Way off. Williams gets the rebound and puts it back in for Charlotte. Mark Williams keeps adding to the Hornets total. That's all they can really do at this point. Hornets are just fighting for pride. Unless they can get some type of comeback. Foul called. That'll send Mikal Bridges to the free throw line, looks like. I did not see if it was shooting foul or not. So this does send Mikal Bridges to the free throw line. Bridges with 21 points in that first half, like I was talking about. You can add to that total right here. First free throw by Bridges. And he makes the first. Once again, guys, you're watching it on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500 subscribers before the end of March. We're currently at 456. And we're still at 456, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Rozier brings up the basketball. Mikal Bridges goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. PJ Washington gets it to Rozier. Screen right. Terry in trouble. Picks up his dribble. Got to do something. 6 on the shot clock. Hornets need to be in hurry-up mode. Gordon Hayward. Step back jumper. He puts it in over Cam Johnson. Nothing but net from Gordon Hayward. And 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Your Charlotte Hornets trailing by 27. Dinwiddie in the double team with Hayward and Williams. A nice pass in the corner. Johnson not going to take the 3. Kicks it out. Bridges won't take the 3. Dinwiddie will take the 3, but he misses. And the Hornets can't come down with the rebound. Dorian Finney-Smith has it. Bridges, the jumper. That's off. And a rebound for Oubre. Hornets with numbers. Washington steps into a 3. He misses, and it goes back to the Nets. Brooklyn basketball. Cam Johnson, defended by Gordon Hayward. Screen right. Johnson, the floater. Could have been a foul. They're not going to call it. He gets it back either way. He leaves it for Claxton. He puts it down inside the paint. Nick Claxton with the dunk. And Brooklyn just keeps scoring. Now 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Hayward to Washington. PJ looking to get the ball to somebody. He's going to get it to Terry. And on the shot clock. Oubre fires up a 3. It's the back of the rim and a rebound for Dinwiddie. Enter Dinwiddie. Brings it up the court. Dorian Finney-Smith back to Dinwiddie. Defended by Rozier. Mikal Bridges step back 3 in his face. Mikal Bridges from downtown. He's got 28 points tonight. And the Nets with another money ball is going to force Steve Clifford to call timeout. This is a blowout on another level. The Nets lead your Charlotte Hornets 79-47 is their score. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense.
And welcome back to the CarolinaCast. The Brooklyn Nets have a 32-point lead over your Charlotte Hornets. Yes, we didn't hear anything else but that. 32-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets here. It's been a party here at the Barclays Center. It's Hornets basketball. It's 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see what they can do with it. Rozier defended by Cam Johnson. A cut by Kelly Oubre. He gets denied by Nick Claxton, and the Nets are going the other way. Claxton to the rack. He misses, and a rebound for Mark Williams and the Hornets. Terry Rozier coming the other way. Gets inside the paint. He tries to leave it for Gordon Hayward, but just passed the ball out of bounds. And they're going to say went off of a Brooklyn Nets player. So it's going to be Hornets ball. Okay. All right, that did not look like it went off a Hornets player, but a Nets player, but okay. O'Neal, not very happy with it, but it'll remain Hornets ball. Gordon Hayward stuck in the corner. Gets a screen by Williams. Now defended by Mikal Bridges. Now Oubre, top of the key, going to work on Bridges. Takes the jumper and can't hit it. Williams fighting for the rebound, but Cam Johnson brings it down himself. As the Hornets' next game is this Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. They'll be at Madison Square Garden taking on the New York Knicks. That game will also be streamed right here on the CarolinaCast. Dinwiddie's got it. Defended by Hayward, leaves it for Cam Johnson. 5 on the shot clock, fires up a 3, misses, and a rebound for Terry Rozier. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Rozier gets inside the paint, picks up his dribble. JT Thor fires up a 3. He misses. Williams claims the rebound. And he's trying to kick it out. Or just in a backdoor cut to Kelly Oubre. He misses, and JT Thor can't come down with the rebound. The Nets have numbers. Cam Johnson up top. Dorian Finney-Smith tried to get the dunk, but he couldn't get it down. And now the Hornets have numbers. They need to go. Rozier throws a bad pass to Gordon Hayward. He still holds on to it, and a foul is called on Royce O'Neal, and that should send Gordon Hayward to the free throw line. It looked like a shooting foul. He got completely body slammed to the ground after trying to take a shot right there. Royce O'Neal just completely brings him to the ground. That'll send Gordon to the line. So Mikhailiuk has entered the game for the Hornets, as Mark Williams and JT Thor will go to the bench. And they're going to call this a jump ball. Wow, I thought that was a foul. They're calling this a jump ball with Gordon Hayward and Royce O'Neal, and the Nets are going to win it. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nobody has scored since we went on our last commercial break. Bridges, defended by Hayward. Mikal Bridges on the drive, takes contact, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Foul committed by Gordon Hayward. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. And this game just looking more and more as a blowout, as Mikal Bridges can make this game even to a bigger blowout and can also put the Nets at the 80-point mark. They'll see if he's able to do so. Bridges at the free throw line. And he misses the first. Okay. That's like the first. Is that the first shot he's missed all night? Technically? No, he's missed others. He's got 29 points, though. Excuse me. He's got like 23, I think. I'm not sure. I'll check the stat board in just a second, but it was kind of ahead, so I might have just jinxed what's about to happen. Mikal Bridges makes the other free throw. Rozier brings up the basketball. Under 5 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Hayward, defended by Finney-Smith, gets it in the corner. Dennis Smith now. Gordon Hayward immediately takes the jump shot but misses. And here come the Nets in transition. Bridges going all the way, and he lays it in. And now he's got 29 points. Hornets with numbers the other way, though, and Terry Rozier intercepted by Royce O'Neal, excuse me. Seth Curry defended by P.J. Washington. Dinwiddie back to Curry. Defended by Mikhailiuk. Step back jumper and misses. And that proves why he's not Steph Curry, and it's Hornets basketball. Dennis Smith kicks into the corner. Mikhailiuk, and he airballs a 3. And Spencer Dinwiddie brings up the basketball for Brooklyn. He's going to work. ISO on Mikhailiuk, and he scores. Wanted a foul to go with it, but won't. But he still gets a bucket. Dennis Smith, defended by Royce O'Neal. Washington, defended by Mikal Bridges, excuse me. I'm doing this. Brickhouse, and a rebound for Brooklyn. I realized the scoreboard has not been updated. Sorry about that. My scoreboard just a second. There you go. Seth Curry, defended by Mikhailiuk. Trying to get free. Nearly stolen by Terry Rozier. And now a switch. Mikhailiuk defending Dorian Finney-Smith. No foul is called as he hits the deck. And now the Hornets have numbers the other way. Mikhailiuk back to Hayward. He pump fakes. He drives. The pass. PJ with the slam. And the Hornets finally find a basket. They went on like a 3-minute drought before scoring. And a timeout is called. The Nets lead the Hornets. 84-49 is your score. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no.
We're back here on the CarolinaCast. And as you can tell by the scoreboard, as a Hornets fan, it's not been a fun night. And I know we don't want to win this game, but it just sucks when you have to watch us lose because we kind of have to lose. Just look at this, man. Oh, it really sucks. But Brooklyn leads 84-49 is your score. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, though. As the CarolinaCast trying to reach 500 before the end of March. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are getting closer and closer to 500. We are currently at 456. We have not been moving up in subscribers lately, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Sometimes you can forget. Make sure you hit that button. That red button up in the top right here. Alrighty. So we got Nets basketball here. And Seth Curry on the drive, kicks it to the corner. Joe Harris, 2-point jumper, that's off the mark. And is that Joe Harris? Hold on. No, that is Utah Watanabe, who misses the jumper right there. Pardon me. Gordon Hayward, 2-point jumper from the free throw line. He gets a lucky bounce, and it falls. And it's now 84-51 is your score. Yeah, I know. It's really and it looks like a foul was committed on the defense. Watanabe. Watanabe. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. And Watanabe just checked into the game. Already looks like he's charged for a foul. That was an offensive foul on Brooklyn. Dennis Smith defended by Watanabe. Oh, yeah, March Madness coming up. I know it's a backstage question. Terry Rozier puts up a 3. You guys let us know what March Madness games you want us to broadcast. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out for a little bit in the first round. But second round games, Sweet 16, Elite 8, obviously Final Four National Championship's going to be on here. Unless Duke's in it, then someone is going to have to cover for me, so you won't see me on here. But if Duke's in, I'll have someone covering for me because, I just... When it comes to, if the Panthers were in the Super Bowl, I just personally could not broadcast it for you guys. I'm just sorry about that. I just... Temper flares. I don't want to get canceled here. But that game will obviously still be broadcasted. Maybe Matthew gets involved, Samuel, see all the good guys. All the elite guys from the CarolinaCast will be on there. That's a nice pass. Seth Curry in the corner. Misses a 3. His brother would be ashamed. And now Dennis Smith going the other way. Gets open and puts it down. The athleticism from Dennis Smith is shown. He puts down a major dunk. As the Hornets have been on a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes, they're still losing by 28 points. But, anything's possible, Nick Claxton lays it in for the Nets. And now the Nets go up by 30 points. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Rozier takes a 3 over Watanabe and knocks it down. Scary Terry from downtown. And now the Hornets are down by 27. Under 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. They double-team Dinwiddie. Claxton to Curry. Defended by Hayward. Seth Curry, Nick Claxton. Seth Curry fires up a 3. He misses again, and a rebound for Mark Williams. They give it to Terry Rozier. Rozier, step back 3. And knocks it down! What a shot by Scary Terry! And the Hornets keep making 3s. They might somehow, some way have a chance. They're on a 15-2 run in the last 3 minutes. And they're going to close out the third quarter on a good note from what we're seeing. 3-second differential with the shot clock and the game clock. 8 seconds. Dinwiddie going to work on Hayward. Spencer Dinwiddie misses the layup. Mark Williams to Terry Rozier. The half-court shot. They didn't get it off in time. He missed it either way. And that is the end of quarter number 3 here in the Barclays Center. The Brooklyn Nets lead your Charlotte Hornets 82-52 is your score. It has been a blowout, but the Hornets are still fighting. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds.
And we are back here. It is about to be start of the fourth quarter at the Barclays Center, but it has been a blowout really since the start of this game. As obviously the closest this game has been was, I don't know, when it was 0-0. Probably the closest the game's been. Oh man. What a blowout. Really sucks. The Nets only scored 16 points in that third quarter, but the Hornets only scored 21. If the Hornets would have scored like 35 points or something, this would have actually been a game. But the Hornets obviously not trying. So here we go. The fourth quarter is underway here at the Barclays Center, and the Nets are going to bring up the ball. Seth Curry's got it. He's going to kick it out. Cam Johnson fires up a 3. He misses. And a rebound for Dennis Smith and the Hornets. There's 12 minutes left. Anything is possible. Mark Williams gets a dunk right there. Okay. Williams with the dunk. That's going to help him out. Love to see it. And a steal by Dennis Smith. Hornets with numbers. He makes a move, and he lays it in. And the Hornets are now down by 20. And the Clippers. Wow. The Clippers. And the Nets immediately call timeout. We are only 38 seconds into the fourth quarter, and the Nets have to burn a timeout. The Charlotte Hornets are still fighting mighty strong. The fourth quarter just begun, and the Hornets are down by 20. They're trying to make this historic comeback. We're going to go on commercial break. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make
The Hornets are making a comeback, boys. Down by 20 for the Brooklyn Nets. But we are finding a rhythm. Anything is possible. Here we go. Nets have the ball. Bridges defended by Smith. Hornets playing more aggressive. The double team. Bridges gets it to Cam Johnson. Johnson defended by Smith. He fires up a 3. He misses, and it's a rebound for Charlotte. Dennis Smith gets a screen. Inside, the floater, and he scores! And the Hornets keep cutting down this deficit. They're now down by 18. And Dennis Smith is pressing with Mikal Bridges. Bridges brings it up the court. Cam Johnson now going to drive. Inside the paint, lost the ball. No foul is called. The Hornets have numbers. And Oubre turned it over. No! Watanabe takes it away. He fires up a 3. He missed this, and the Hornets get it back. Okay. They just wasted 10 seconds, though. That could be... Might have needed those 10 seconds. Any second counts right now. Mikhailiuk for 3. And he drills it at the top of the key. Mikhailiuk, welcome to the Charlotte Hornets. He knocks down a triple. And the Hornets are now down by 15. 10 minutes to go. Johnson, Harris, 3, got it. Joe Harris, the quarter 3. And it was about time since the next strike back. The Hornets now back down by 18. They're going to have to keep scoring. Dennis Smith needs to pass the ball to somebody. He's going to get it to Washington. 8 on the shot clock. Hornets need to do something. Dennis Smith, 4 on the shot clock. Kelly Oubre wants to drive. Ball goes out of bounds and staying with the Hornets. They have 1.4 seconds on the shot clock, though. They're going to need to get a quick shot off. 1.4 seconds on the shot clock. It remains Hornets basketball. They're going to have to get something off very quickly. Dennis Smith to inbound. Who's going to take the shot? They need to find somebody. Washington, turnaround jumper. Won't go, and Williams can't get the rebound. Nets with numbers. Harris to Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie defended by Mark Williams. And now he calls for ISO. Dinwiddie on the drive, and he scores over Mikhailiuk. And the Nets go up by 20. And looks like Dinwiddie got injured on the play too. And that's going to take us to another TV timeout. The Nets lead your Charlotte Hornets 91-71 as your score, 20-point lead. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no.
And we are back here with the Brooklyn Nets leading by 20. Maybe, just maybe, it's not over. But I mean, it got to 15, and then Joe Harris knocked down a 3. And then Dinwiddie scored again, so that really killed us. We were on a big run for a quick second. It's at 20, but I mean, if the Hornets, we can keep that run up and then just play some defense. Like, who knows? This could be one of the biggest comebacks in NBA history. It is Hornets basketball, trailing by 20. Mikhailiuk is in the game still after knocking down that big triple. And they're going to give it to Dennis Smith. Here we go. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Smith brings up the basketball. And it goes off of a Nets defender and out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Hornets. We tried to get it to a cutting Kelly Oubre. That didn't work. Now Dennis Smith will have to inbound. 9:06 to go in the fourth now. Mikhailiuk's got it. Gets it to Oubre. Kelly Oubre goes up with it, but he can't finish. And Cam Johnson gets the rebound. Now under 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie's got it. Spencer Dinwiddie gets it to Cam Johnson. Over to Mikal Bridges and back to Johnson, and looks like Cam Johnson got fouled. Cam Johnson wearing something in his nose after that big hit from Mark Williams, which I didn't think that was a flagrant. I think Mark was just trying to put his hand ahead. They called that a flagrant earlier. And Cam Johnson at the free throw line. He knocks down the first to give the Nets a 21-point lead. Here comes the second free throw from Johnson. And he goes 2 for 2. A 22-point lead for Brooklyn. Dennis Smith brings up the ball. Hornets need something right here. Smith on the drive. Gets inside the paint. Gets denied. Ball gets saved in bounds. Now McGowan's going to work. He's got to get out of trouble. And he'll get it to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Dennis Smith. Backdoor cut. McGowan's up under. He misses. He gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Bryce McGowan's the rookie from Nebraska getting it done. And it's back to a 20-point deficit. Dinwiddie brings up the ball. Oubre defending. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson. Mikal Bridges tries to draw the foul, and they're going to be called for a flop instead. Oubre all the way, and he scores! And it's now an 18-point deficit for the Charlotte Hornets. They are finding something right now. Hornets down by 18. Dinwiddie's got it. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Defended by Mikhailiuk. Spencer Dinwiddie calling ISO. Drives inside, gets fouled, and one. Spencer Dinwiddie with a big-time bucket. And now we can make it a 21-point lead for Brooklyn at the free throw line. Bang. What a play by Spencer Dinwiddie. So now he'll go to the free throw line. Might try and make this a 21-point lead for Brooklyn with 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's the first free throw from Dinwiddie. Where's the and one free throw? Excuse me. And Dinwiddie knocks it down. So Brooklyn takes a 21-point lead. Terry Rozier brings up the ball. He gets it to Oubre. Kelly Oubre gets inside the paint. Tries to draw a foul, and he does. And I'm not sure if it's going to be considered a shooting foul. But Oubre draws a foul. And that is going to send him to free throw line. So Kelly Oubre is shooting 2 free throws at the line. He's been playing some good basketball for the Hornets lately. First free throw by Kelly Oubre. Make this a 20-point deficit. And he misses it. We've hit the 2-hour mark on the stream. So if you stuck around here, you are a legend. Certified. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Second free throw by Kelly Oubre. And he goes 1 for 2. Okay. Charlotte now down by 20 points. Dinwiddie brings up the ball. Defended by Gordon Hayward. Hayward stepping in. Dinwiddie calling for ISO. Now he's calling for help. Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie. He's had a great game. Gets inside. Harris gonna get it off. And they did get it off. A 3-ball by Joe Harris, and it's gonna count. Oh man, that is killer. The Hornets need a 3 or something right here. Oubre. To Gordon Hayward. McGowan's now. He's gonna drive inside the paint. Bryce McGowan's, and it won't fall. And the Nets get the rebound, and that might pretty much do it here. 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie calling for help. He's going to get it to Bridges. Mikal Bridges. Defended by Gordon Hayward. It's a pep in his step. But it won't go. A rebound for the Hornets. We are halfway through the fourth quarter. And a nice pass. Gordon Hayward puts it in for Charlotte. 99-78 to score. Charlotte trailing the Brooklyn Nets at 21. Now under 6 minutes to go on the fourth. I don't know why they haven't updated the scoreboard on all the sports. 4 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie, that's a killer 3. He missed it. Nets get the rebound. Cam Johnson puts up a 3. That won't go, and Oubre gets the rebound. Okay. Ryan something. Ball goes off with Joe Harrison out of bounds. Woo. 5:27 to go in the fourth quarter. And Hornets doing all they can to stay in it. Here we go. Charlotte needs a bucket. Oh, and 3 points just got removed from the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, and on that last play where I thought he didn't get it off in time, yes, I stand correct. He did not get the 3 off in time. So that cuts down the points a little bit. And a terrible pass by P.J. Washington gets thrown out of bounds. Oh, wow. Just wow. Here we go. Bridges, defended by Hayward. 5 minutes to go. Mikal Bridges, inside, misses, and a rebound for P.J. Washington. Now Rozier's got it. Terry. Looking for something he's going to drive. Inside the paint, he gets fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Terry Rozier. Let's see. I mean, this game is not over. Completely over. I don't know why Barley Sports hasn't updated the scoreboard for the Hornets. It's supposed to be 78. It says 76 on there. I'm certain it's 78. First free throw by Terry Rozier is good. So that cuts down a little bit more. It's at 96-79. Anything is possible right now, man. Second free throw is good. Okay. Hornets down by 16. Nets ball. Under 5 minutes to go. Hayward defending Bridges. Michael Bridges gets inside, misses. Hayward gets the rebound. If the Hornets can score right here, there's life. Hayward on the drive. Almost lost the ball. Puts it up and in. This game is not over. Hornets now down by 14 with 4:20 to go in the fourth. Clifford thinks that's an offensive foul. He's not going to get it. There's a switch. 8 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie gets inside the paint. Backdoor cut. Ball is free. They get a shot off. It's not going to go. The putback goes for Cam Johnson. And Steve Clifford is not happy about it at all. Hornets need a basket. Nice backdoor cut. Kelly Oubre can't hit it though. And Cam Johnson saves it for the Nets. And that might do it. Unless the Hornets get a defensive stop and score quickly here. Trying to take down as much clock as they can. On the drive. And Dinwiddie gets free. He left it short though. And the Hornets get the rebound. Charlotte has numbers. McGowan's. Oubre steps into a three. Oh, it's in and out. No. Oh, that's a killer. That would have had the Hornets right back in it. In and out on the three, and then Bridges the other way, misses. Johnson missed it too. The Hornets still have life. They have the ball under 3 minutes. They got to go quick. Rozier inside, up, under, and gets fouled. Terry Rozier to the free throw line. It is still not over here in Brooklyn. Terry Rozier will be shooting 2 free throws. We've got a chance, man. We've got a chance. It's Terry Rozier on the first free throw for the Hornets. Make this a 15-point deficit. Some big free throws from Scary Terry. First one. And he missed it. That's killer. We are really missing some opportunities. One of our threes went in and out. Would have made it 98-85. That free throw could have made it 98-86. This one can make it 98-87. That's 4 points so far that we've missed out on. Here comes Rozier's second free throw. He could miss this on purpose. I want to try and get a rebound and maybe get a three. I don't know. We'll see. They just take your points. Rozier makes the second. Okay. 15-point deficit. Cameras just played on Ben Simmons. Alrighty. Bridges. To Cam Johnson. Johnson defended by Hayward. 8 on the shot clock. Cam Johnson for 3. He missed it. Hornets get the rebound. They got to go. Rozier. Washington at 3. He missed it, and a rebound for Michael Bridges. And the Nets are just going to chew as much clock as they can. And the comeback looks like it's going to fall short. Dinwiddie is holding onto the ball. Spencer Dinwiddie going to work. A nice move, and scores. And Brooklyn hits the 100-point mark. All the Hornets can do is just throw up some prayers. Rozier fires up a 3. He misses. PJ fighting for the rebound, can't get it. And that should do it. Now under 2 minutes to go. He's going to run the clock out. 100 seconds remaining in this game, and the Nets leading by 17. So the Hornets are about to fall. We see this predictions again. All of us. I mean, Matthew got the blowout part, just not the score. We all thought both teams would get 100 points this game. I predicted the Nets to win, I didn't think they'd blow us out by this much. Matthew expected the blowout, not a lot of points to in this game. Mark Williams had the 6th double-double of his NBA career. With 10 points, 12 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie, long three, he misses. Oubre gets, and they're going to call that a shot clock violation. We're just going to run the clock out. This game's over, man. That sucks for this game. Dennis Smith for 3. He does make it. Okay. I don't know if that means anything. He does make the 3. 14-point game. Hornets needed the biggest miracle of all time, though. A minute to go. And the Nets are just going to take down as much clock as they can. Cam Johnson throws up a 3, but it won't even count. 47.8 seconds remaining. And Mikal Bridges is going to the free throw line. Let's see. Bridges on his first free throw. Alright, let's maybe take a little bit on it. Charlotte's going to come up short, boys. Most likely. Like a miracle. Do ball. Bridges knocks down the first. But the Nets safe into 100 points. And what a night it's been for Mikal Bridges. He goes 2 for 2. In the line. Rozier's got it. 40 seconds. Dennis Smith throws up another 3. He misses that one. And the Nets are just going to run the clock out. Final 30 seconds of this game. And what a win. The Brooklyn Nets going to help out their seeding in the Eastern Conference. And the Charlotte Hornets are going to lose another game. They take the shot clock violation with 13.3 seconds, which is 5 seconds, excuse me. They just changed it while I was talking. Final 5 seconds, and that will do it. The Charlotte Hornets go on the road and take another L. This time, it's to the Brooklyn Nets. 102-86, the final score. The Nets are victorious tonight in Brooklyn. They defend their home court. The Charlotte Hornets will fall to 20-46 on the season, and the Brooklyn Nets will now become 36-28. We're going to go on commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have a quick CarolinaCast post-game show, and we'll send it off from there. You're watching live on the CarolinaCast.
I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, yeah. Make no sense, no. Make no sense, hey, young boy. Make no sense, no. It make no sense. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006. All these diamonds dancing on my neck cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be toting on that strap, don't make no sense. He $1 million, but be posted in the bricks. It make no sense, yeah. It make no sense, no. It make no sense, yeah.
welcome everybody to the CarolinaCast postgame show. As the Brooklyn Nets take down your Charlotte Hornets 102-86 is the final score from the Barclays Center. And let's go ahead and look at some of the stats from this game. It was a very statistical game for especially the Brooklyn Nets. We'll go check out the box score right here. We'll start with your Charlotte Hornets, as your leading scorer for tonight was Kelly Oubre. For the second straight night, had 17 points, went 5 for 15 from the field, went 7 from 8 from the free throw line, had 7 rebounds in this game. No assists or steals to show with that, but he was the leading scorer for your Hornets. Terry Rozier went 5 for 17 shooting, but still put up 16 points, had 4 rebounds and 4 assists in this game. Gordon Hayward had 12 points, 6 for 13 shooting. Only took 1 3-pointer this entire game. Had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. PJ Washington had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 8 points to show with it. Then Mark Williams had 10 points. He had his 6th career double-double, 10 points and 14 rebounds to show with it. He even had 1 steal. And we'll go in. Actually, I'll also stay on the Hornets because I want to talk about their bench right here. Dennis Smith put up an amazing game, 6 for 14 shooting. He had 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal, and had 15 points to close out the Charlotte Hornets. And for the Brooklyn Nets, their leading scorer tonight obviously had to be Mikal Bridges, 12 for 21 shooting, had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 33 points for the Brooklyn Nets tonight. Had a block to show with it. Spencer Dinwiddie also had an amazing game, 9 for 19 shooting, had 8 rebounds and 8 assists, a steal and 2 blocks, 24 points for Dinwiddie tonight. Cam Johnson had 11 points. Joe Harris coming off the bench had 12. And this Nets team just played amazing in the first half in general. They got kind of sloppy in the second half, only scoring 16 points in the third and fourth quarter. But the Hornets could barely score over 20 points in all 4 quarters. Scored 21 in the first, 20 in the second, 21 in the third, and then 24 in the fourth. So Charlotte had an awful game. But, I mean, it's kind of good at the same time. It helps our chances of getting Victor Wembanyama. And that is going to close this out. The Brooklyn Nets are victorious tonight as they take down your Charlotte Hornets 102-86 being the final score. As this Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, your Charlotte Hornets will remain on the road as they will go to Madison Square Garden to take on the New York Knicks. That game will also be streamed here live on the CarolinaCast, so make sure to check out that game on Tuesday night. And that is pretty much it. I'm Chris Verma per Samuel Levin, our backstage manager, Matthew Sadik, and everyone in the CarolinaCast community. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Check out our Discord server and our TikTok channel. And also the CarolinaCast podcast 3rd episode got released earlier today in the morning. So make sure to check that out as well. We're going to say so long from Brooklyn. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys on Tuesday night.